Teacher, the teacher left the room.
Yes. Yeah, now it's working. I had to close the app because it wasn't letting me, do anything. So I had to close it and then start again, but now it's working. I don't know what happened. It was weird. It hadn't happened before. Jamás me había sucedido, so I didn't know like why was that. But now I'm here. I'm back. So now let's start. Let's continue. Let's continue. Can you hear me well? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, teacher. I
Okay.
can.
Awesome. Very good. So let's start, my people. We are going to work on page 106 and page 107 from the book. We're starting a new unit. We're starting unit 12. In this unit, we are going to learn the grammar for present simple passive voice in the present form and also in the past simple tense. So we're going to be using passive voice. Then for the vocabulary, we're going to learn about types of products and personal item. And for the task, we are going to work on presenting a new product and language live, making responding to suggestions and a customer review. So we're going to begin, guys. We're going to begin with this reading exercise. The title says, "What makes a good brand great?" So let's start reading. Is there a volunteer to start reading, please?
Yes,
One. Okay. Let's go with Jessie. Jessie, please read the first paragraph.
What makes a good brain great? No, nowadays
Nowadays.
nowadays clothes aren't used clothes, and drinks aren't used drinks. They are brands, but what? Apart from a good product, makes a good brand great.
Okay, very good. So what, apart from a good product, makes a good brand great? So here we're going to talk about what makes a good brand great. Do you know the word brand? Do you know what brand means?
Marca.
Marca. Yes, very good. So clothes aren't just clothes and drinks aren't just drinks. For example, Nike or what other kind of clothes or what other brand of clothes? Adidas, for example, or in drinks we have Starbucks. So it's not only the drink, they are brands. I mean, there are brands. So let's go with the second paragraph. Is there another volunteer to read the second paragraph?
Okay,
Hi,
teacher.
Okay, Andres and then Julian. Okay, it was Julian Figueroa. Yes, I think it was Julian.
Yes, yes.
So Andres and then Julian, you continue.
Okay, teacher. So a good name in the first thing, ideally it should be
Ideally.
memorable. Ideally, it should be memorable and it should be easy to say in any language. Think Sarah or Coca-Cola. When Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak started their computer company in the 1970s, they considered names like a Matrix Electronics, but Jobs once worked on an apple farm in California, and that gave him the idea for Apple computer.
Yes, very good. Thank you very much. So what do we need to start thinking or the first thing we need to think about is ideally the name, right? That it should be easy to pronounce, easy to say in any language like Zara or Coca-Cola, right? That we can, that it doesn't matter the language that we speak, it should be easy to remember, it should be easy to pronounce, and sometimes it should be even short. So here there is an example of Steve Jobs. And when they created the company, they were thinking about Matrix Electronics, that name. But then when Steve Jobs, he worked on an Apple farm in California, and that gave him the idea for Apple. So Apple computers. So Apple, it is something. It's a name that is memorable, that is remarkable, that is easy to remember, and not only easy to remember, but it's also easy to pronounce. Okay, let's go with Julian. Then we go with Natalia, and then we go with Juliet. Okay, so Julian, please continue with the next paragraph.
Spelling isn't important either. Google was originally Google, which referred to a number one followed by 100 zeros, indicating that the amount of knowledge it will make available on the internet. Some popular brand names have surprising origins. Starbucks is named after a character in the American novel Moby Dick, and the founder of Yahoo got the name from the English classic book Gulliver's Travels.
Okay, very good. So in this paragraph, it tells us that spelling is an important, and it gives us the example of Google, that it was originally written this way. Okay, that was the first attempt or the first name for Google, which refers to a number one. I think this is like number one, and then followed by 100 zeros here, indicating the amount of knowledge it would make available on the internet. Okay. And then some other names are named after a character in different novels or in different books. Natalia, go ahead with the next one.
Okay, teacher. You also need a good logo. Millions of dollars are spent every year by companies looking for ways to give the consumer a clear, simple image of the product. Although the person who created the Nike
Nike. It's pronounced Nike.
okay, Nike swoosh
Wash. Mhm.
received just $35 for it.
Mhm.
But money doesn't warrant
Guarantee.
Right.
Guarantee.
popularity.
Popularity. Yes, very good.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So you also need a good logo, right? And millions of dollars are spent every year by companies looking for ways to give the consumer a clear, simple image of the products. So here, this brand Nike, more like many people pronounce it like Nike, but it's Nike. So we generally pronounce it Nike in Colombia, but it's actually Nike. Yo sé que al final la E final en inglés no suena, right? Y por eso esa tendencia de pues, omitirla y decir como Nike. However, sin embargo, some people pronounce it Nike, some others pronounce it Nike, but the majority of people pronounce it Nike. Okay, so that person, he just received $35 for it, but money doesn't guarantee popularity. Juliet, continue with the next one, and then Lisette.
The logo for the London Olympic Games of 2012 cost 400,000 pounds and took a year to design and proved to be unpopular with almost everyone. Continue.
Okay. Then we'll go with Lisette. Thank you very much, Juliet.
Okay. Colors are also important. Red represents passion and excitement, White represents purity and simplicity. Although in some countries white is the color of death. Blue is the male color. Yellow is good for eye-catching messages, while green signifies nature, quietness, and calm. And of course, you need a slogan. Slogans have to be simple and easy to remember, but not necessarily grammatical. McDonald's, I'm loving it, and French connections, you are a man, are both not quite correct English.
Thank you very much. So here they say, or they tell us that colors are also important, and then it tells us, or it explains red, white, blue, yellow, right, and green. However, it's not only colors, but also some companies have a slogan, which is something that it needs to be catching, like easy to remember, however not necessarily grammatically correct. A veces no, en gramática no está correcto. For example, in the McDonald's, I'm loving it, it's not grammatically correct. Do you know why? ¿Saben por qué el de I'm loving it no está gramaticalmente correcto en inglés? Do you know why? Why I'm loving it, it's not
¿Qué es
correct.
un verb state?
Yes, yes, very good. It is a state verb. Es un verbo que no podemos utilizar en forma continua, right? We don't say I'm liking it, I'm loving it. No, it's not correct. So here, when we read I'm loving it, automatically we think about McDonald's, right? We're like, oh, this is the slogan of McDonald's, and we remember the slogan. It doesn't matter if it is correct or incorrect, or grammatically correct or incorrect, but we do remember the slogan, and that is what matters. And then there is another example here that is you're a man, which is not grammatically correct because that is not the structure of the questions. Grammatically correct, it will be are you a man, not you're a man. It doesn't make, grammatically it's not correct. And the last paragraph, I think it was William, you were raising your hand. William, continue with the last paragraph, please.
Okay, teacher. It also helps if your product is supported by the right celebrity. When Barack Obama drank from a bottle of Bloodstone mineral water during a visit to the UK, sales of the water increased immediately. Product placement like this has become big business since 1980s. Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen currently holds the records for the movie with most product placement. If you watch carefully, you will see that 47 different products are shown.
Yes, very good. So it also helps your product or your brand to gain popularity if celebrities they try to sell your products, and then they give us an example of Barack Obama, that he was drinking a bottle of water, and just because Barack Obama was drinking that specific brand of water, the sales increased immediately, and then a lot of people went to buy that brand or that bottle of water just because Barack Obama was drinking it. So it's important to think about all these objects or these items when we refer to what makes a good brand great. Okay, guys, do you have any questions about this? Do you have any questions about vocabulary? Questions about when Elon Musk talked about Bitcoin? Okay. What happened? What happened when he talked about Bitcoin? The sales of the product.
He puts a tweet
Uh-huh.
in this information and have a big impact in place the action
Oh, okay, I got it. So after he talked about Bitcoin, then many people wanted to be part of or buy actions on that company. Okay, well, interesting. Coca-Cola, no. Water, yes. Oh, yes, I kind of remember something like that. You see, yes, when Cristiano he refused to drink Coke, or I mean Coca-Cola, and instead he drank water. Okay, yes, I kind of remember that thing. So celebrities, or the right celebrity can also help different brands. And then they can have a positive impact on the brand, but also it can be a negative impact. So we need to, or brands need to choose the right celebrity to promote the brand. Okay, guys, very, very, very good. So let's go here. In the vocabulary part, reading and vocabulary, we're going to match the products or services in the box with the logos. Some companies produce more than one type of products. So we have here clothes, internet search engine, chocolate bars, accessories, electronic goods, sportswear, coffee and pastries, electronic mail, soft drinks, fast food, trainers. Is there any word from here that you don't recognize? Any word from here? Or is everything clear?
It's clear.
Okay, very good. So you're going to, for example, Visa logo, the first one, what kind of product or service is this for?
Clothes.
Clothes, sportswear, trainers. Very good. What about Samsung?
Electronic goods.
Electronic goods. Electronic goods. No more. The next one, Google.
Internet
Search engine. Internet search engine. Very good.
Electronic mail.
Electronic mail. Yes, electronic mails. Yes, that's right. What about this one? Monsoon.
Accessories.
Accessories. I never heard of it. I'm Googling right now. Monsoon is, I think it's like clothes. I'm Googling right now because I had no idea about that one. Yeah, it's clothes. Yeah, clothes. Monsoon. This is for clothes. I don't know. I think it's different. This is different. Accessorize. Sorry?
Monsoon, it's the same.
It's the same as accessorize? Is it same?
Accessory. Yes.
Oh, it's the same one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I had no idea about that one. No idea. Never heard of it in my life. Okay, so monsoon accessory. So I guess it's for clothes and also for, accessories. I guess it has accessories in the name, so I kind of infer that it's also for accessories.
And monsoon, so it's accessories.
Accessories, but then also clothes. I'm looking here online.
Clothes,
Yeah, so it's also for clothes. Yes. So it says women, children, for weddings, well, but it's clothes and accessories. What about the next one? Costa.
Chocolate bars.
Chocolate bars? Really?
Obviously,
Coffee
I
and pastries.
googling.
You had no idea about this, but you Google it.
Obviously, no.
Okay, Costa. Where is that brand from? Where is that brand from? Costa Chocolates. Where is it from? Oh, yes, I can see it. It's like
Chile.
crackers. Oh, from Chile. Yeah. So, Chocolates Costa Chile. Yes. Okay. KFC.
We don't know this company.
Fast food.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, we know this. This is fast food, right? This is fast food. What about Milka? The next one, Milka.
I'm googling.
I think so.
No?
Chocolate.
It's also chocolate. You have never seen these brands? Never seen this brand
Chocolate
before?
bars.
Yeah, chocolate bars.
No.
Yes, and it's really good. It's really, really, really good. The chocolate bars from Milka. It's really good. What about Innocence? It sounds like pastries or like coffee. Let me Google Innocence. Innocence brand.
It's like
Innocent
juice.
drinks, yes. So innocent drinks,
Soft drinks.
they sell like milkshakes and cafeterias. Um, yeah, so it's from the UK. It's from the UK. Innocent, natural, delicious drinks that do good for the planet. So innocent is soft drinks. Soft drinks are non-alcoholic. Son non-alcoholic. Son soft drinks son bebidas no alcohólicas. Okay. Very good. Have you ever heard about this brand? About the innocent brand?
No, teacher.
No, I
No,
haven't.
I haven't either. Julian, yes, you are raising your hands. Yes, Julian.
Ahora sí. Cuando uno dice drinks se sobreentiende, solo drinks, se sobreentiende que es bebida alcohólica o solo, o cualquier tipo de bebida. Porque si dice
Um,
soft drinks,
yeah, I mean, if you say, "Oh, I'm going out with my friend and we're having some drinks," we can infer that the kind of drinks are alcoholic drinks. It could be like a whiskey or beer or wine. You know, when you say let's get some drinks, let's get some drinks, you infer that it's alcoholic. But then if you want to make emphasis that is non-alcoholic, that is like juice or smoothies or milkshakes or something, you need to say soft drinks. You need to clarify.
Teacher, what about the beverage? Beverage is no alcohol
Oh,
drink.
beverages. Beverages is like bebidas en general, beverages, but it's like you don't use it when you don't say, "Oh, I'm going out with my friends to get beverages." No, you don't say it like that. Hace referencia a bebida, pero no es la palabra que utilizaríamos cuando hablo de, "Oh, voy a salir con mis amigos por unas bebidas, a tomar algo." It's like when we say that, cuando decimos eso, vamos a ir con mis amigos a tomar algo, si decimos a tomar algo, hace referencia, pues, de pronto a alguna bebida alcohólica, right? Cuando hacemos referencia a una bebida no alcohólica, decimos vamos por un café o vamos por, something like, que haga que la otra persona entienda que no estamos hablando de una bebida alcohólica. And then beverages. Beverages is like bebidas, ¿sí? Pero no es la palabra que utilizaríamos para referirnos a voy a salir con mis amigos a beber algo. No, it will be drinks. Okay? Okay, guys, we are going to read the text And you guys are going to answer the questions. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes for you to read the text again if you need it, or for you to try to answer these questions. So 7 questions. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
When you finish, let me know and we will check. Ready? Juliet already finished. What about you guys? What about the rest? Dawn, you said?
No, teacher.
Not yet. Okay. Okay, let's answer the first question. Number one, where did Steve Jobs have a job on a fruit farm? Where?
In California.
California.
In California. Yes. So where? In California. Number two, who was the original Mr. Starbucks?
A character
Moby
in the American novel Moby Dick.
Yes. Yes. So the original character of Mr. Starbuck was a character in Moby Dick. Number three, how much did the designer of the Nike swoosh receive?
35.
$35.
$35. Yes, $35. Number four, how long did it take to design the London Olympics logo?
A year
A
to
year.
A year.
And
Yes.
yeah.
It took a year. Yeah, very good. A year. Number five, which color has different meanings in some cultures?
White.
White.
Mhm. According to the text, white, right? Because it says represents purity and simplicity, although in some countries, white is the color of the deaf. So white. Why did sales of Boston mineral water suddenly increase?
Because Barack Obama drank for the bottle of
Uh-huh. Because Obama was seen drinking the water from that brand. So that's why the Boston mineral water suddenly increased the sales. And then the last one, how many different products can you see in Transformers?
47.
47 different products. Okay, guys, very good. For you, which brand mentioned in the text has the best name and why? From the brands here, mentioned here. Which one has the best name?
For me, it's Apple.
For me, Nike,
Nike?
Nike, yes.
Okay.
because easy for remember.
So it's easy to remember. Okay.
Apple.
Apple for you. Okay. For you is Apple. Why? Because it's also easy to remember.
For the same.
Because
It's yes.
okay, because for you is easier to remember. Okay, okay, very good. What about the next question? Which do you think is more important for a brand, the name or the logo, and why? Which is more important for a brand, the name or
Apple.
The logo
the
is more
logo?
easy for remember.
It's
Remember
easier.
it.
It's easier to remember. Yes.
It's more short of the brand.
Okay. The logo. So you agree? So for me, yes. Because for example, when we see this kind of pictures, when we see this logo, we know what brand we're talking about. Same thing with with the logo. Yeah, same thing with the logo of Apple. If you see the word apple written, you can think of the fruit or you can think of the, like other thing. But if you see the logo, you know that we're talking about that brand in particular. So for me, the logo is more important than the name. Of course, the name is also important, but between the name or the logo, for me, the logo is more important. And what about the last question? Are there any brands from Colombia that are famous internationally? Which ones?
Juan Valdez.
Juan Valdez. Yes, Juan Valdez. Is there any other?
Coffee.
I mean, yes, but like one brand in particular, like Juan Valdez. Juan Valdez is known internationally or is famous internationally. Is there any other that you can think of? ¿Alguna otra que puedan pensar? O que se les venga en mente.
No sé.
Ecopetrol.
Mario Hernández.
Mario Hernández, ok. Mario Hernández. Ecopetrol, ok. Ok. Uh-huh. Any other?
Cerveza Águila.
Águila, ok. Cerveza Águila. Well, I'm not sure if it
Club
is
Colombia, I think.
if it is internationally known, something that,
Heineken.
but Heineken is not from Colombia, is it? I don't think so. Heineken is not from Colombia. Heineken
No.
is not from Colombia. What other brand that is internationally known?
Colombian flowers, but I don't know if they have a main brand.
Yeah, I mean, of course, people recognize. Sorry,
Valdez.
Juan Valdez, yes,
Juan
Juan
Valdez,
Valdez
yes.
from coffee. That is like the most popular coffee brand from Colombia that people are like, oh, I recognize that brand. Of course, Colombia is known for its coffee. But that brand in particular is the most popular one. Rappi. Okay, is Rappi from Colombia?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So maybe.
Maybe
Uh-huh. Okay.
Ram.
The Mesa Los Santos
Mesa
coffee, I
de Los
think so.
Santos
It's
coffee is,
also
yes, it's also, yeah. Actually, that one is Mesa de Los Santos coffee farm has one of the best coffees in the world, and it's also known or it's famous internationally. Okay, what about food? Do we have a brand that is known around the world? I don't think so.
I knew Colombina in Venezuela, but I don't know if
Okay. Yeah. But like think of, for example, McDonald's or Subway or Burger King, that those are brands that are popularly or that are internationally known or famous. Chocoramo. Okay. Chocoramo, yes.
Andres
Okay.
Carne de Res could be, but they are not like those brand.
Yeah, Andres Carne de Res is popular, but it's not like internationally, it's not famous internationally, like other brands like McDonald's or KFC or Subway or Burger King that they have, or Starbucks that they have.
Hatsu tea is
Okay,
Colombia.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if
Según Google, yes.
according to Google, yes. Okay. Guys, so we are going to take a look at this grammar part about the present simple passive. Look at the verbs in bold. Bold means negrilla. In the sentence below, which are passive forms and which are active forms. So let's see the examples. Number one, some popular brand names have surprising origins. Do you think that's active or passive? ¿Creen que es voz activa o voz pasiva? Or no idea, or ni idea.
Which one? The first one?
The first one, yeah, the first one.
Passive.
Is active voice?
Are you asking me or are you answering?
I'm not sure, but I'm surprised. I think it's was passive. No, it's active voice, I think.
Okay, we'll see, ya veremos. Some of you said, por ahí escuché a alguien, no idea, and it's okay, don't worry if you don't know. Carlos also says no idea, okay, no problem. I'm not going to give you the answer. Let's take a look at the second one. Green signifies nature, quietness, and calm. So the structure is very similar to the first one. So I'm going to make it in yellow. Okay, so number 2 is also, the structure is very similar to question number 1, so that's why I used the same color for these two. Now let's take a look at exercise or at example number 3 and number 4. Millions of dollars are spent every year by companies. Now let's see the grammar. Are spent. Millions of dollars are spent every year by companies. And number 4, it helps if your product is supported by the right celebrity. So let's see this verse. Veamos estos verbitos. Let's see this verse. Oh, it changed everything. Todo se me cambió. Let me try again. Good. So we have active voice, passive voice. Tenemos voz activa, voz pasiva. The first two ones, las dos primeras, are active forms or active voice, voz activa. So, miremos el verbo. ¿Cómo vemos el verbito acá? Just one verb, un verbo
Solo.
o varios. Ah, no. ¿Vemos algún auxiliar?
El tiempo verbal.
No, están solos.
No, they're alone, right? Están solitos. So some popular brands' names have surprising origins. Green signifies nature, quietness, and calm. Okay, so aquí tenemos estos verbitos que están solitos, right? Tanto el have y el signifies. So this is active voice, voz activa. And now miremos la segunda, la tercera y la cuarta. Millions of dollars are spent, and then it helps if your product is supported by the right celebrity. ¿Qué podemos ver en la tercera y la cuarta? What can we see that is different?
Verb to be plus
Yes.
verb in past, I think so.
Yes, in past participle. Very good.
Yeah.
So we can see here that the way we build the sentence is different, but it's not only that. It's not only that. So we are going to take a look at this grammar explanation that I have for you. Vamos a ver esa explicación gramatical. We're going to talk about present simple passive. English has two voices, active and passive. The active voice is used when the subject of the sentence does the action. So we're going to see some examples. Tenemos dos tipos de voces, la voz activa y la voz pasiva. La voz activa es la que más utilizamos, right? It's the one that we used almost always. Is the way we normally speak, right? For example, my mom sings that song. Vemos acá la persona, my mom, que sería A, and then am siendo el sujeto, A the subject, el sujeto de la oración. ¿Cómo así el sujeto de la oración? El sujeto de la oración es quien realiza la acción, ¿cierto? So A is the subject and B is the object. ¿Cómo así el objeto de la oración? El objeto es quien recibe la acción, ¿ok? Is the one that receives the action. Mi mamá canta, ¿canta qué? Esa canción. O sea, esa canción es la que recibe la acción, right? So we're going to have my mom sings that song. Esta estructura es voz activa. La voz activa yo pongo quién realiza la acción de primerito, right? For example, cuando yo digo nosotros estudiamos inglés, we study English. Voz activa. ¿Por qué? ¿Quién está de primerito en la oración? Nosotros. Yo hago énfasis en quién es quien realiza la acción y por eso lo pongo de primerito, right? Good. The passive voice, now let's see, the passive voice is used when we focus on the object of the sentence. La voz pasiva la uso cuando quiero hacer énfasis es en el objeto de la oración. No tanto en quien la realiza, sino en la acción como tal. Now, in the example B becomes the subject. En el segundo ejemplo, el objeto de la oración pasa a ser el nuevo sujeto. Y yo digo, that song, esa canción, pero no solamente eso, miremos cómo se me transforma el verbito, ¿cierto? Primero, en la voz pasiva debe utilizar verbo to be. Como estamos hablando lo de presente, pues el verbo to be debe ir en presente, ¿cierto? That song is. Y el verbo principal que es sing, aquí lo debo poner en past participle. Es sung. Esa canción es cantada por mi mamá. Okay, so there is a change. Hay como un cruce, right? Este se me cruza para acá y este se me cruza para acá. Okay. Now, let's see another example. In the active voice, en la voz activa, yo digo, zombies chase my friends. Now, in the passive voice, I say, my friend is chased by zombies. Okay. So in the passive voice, I am giving more emphasis in the object of the sentence instead of the subject. En la voz pasiva le doy más énfasis a quién realiza la acción, perdón, a la acción como tal y no tanto a quién la realiza. Does it make sense? ¿Tiene sentido hasta el momento lo que estoy diciendo? Like for you, do you understand? Does it make sense? Or is it confusing? O todavía está muy confuso.
All clear, all clear.
All clear. ¿Vamos bien?
Obviously
All
no.
good? Okay. I'm trying to use Spanish here because this can be a little bit confusing at the beginning, but we're going to see that it's not confusing or it's not hard at all. No es complicado. Pero todo al principio uno dice, espere, ¿cómo así? Hold on, hold on, hold on. But once we are doing some practice, we realize that it isn't hard at all. No es nada complicado. So let's see another. When it is important to know who does the action, we use by. Cuando quiero poner quién realiza la acción, porque lo considero importante o simplemente quiero poner por quién, utilizo la palabra by. Okay? The noun that follows by is called the agent. El sustantivo que sigue la palabrita by se conoce como el agente, the agent, o the doer, or doer, okay? El que realiza la acción, the agent or doer. My mom was a subject in the active sentence. Mi mamá era el sujeto en la oración activa, ¿cierto? Mi mamá canta esta canción. Ahora, se va a convertir en el agente en la voz pasiva, okay? So, en la voz pasiva, yo voy a hacer énfasis más es en la acción como tal y no en quien la realiza. Example. This sweater is made in China. Este suéter es hecho en China. Sometimes when the agent is unknown or unimportant to the meaning of the sentence, we do not use by. El by lo utilizo cuando considero que es importante decir quién lo hizo, cuando sé quién lo hizo, pero lo puedo omitir porque lo considero no importante para el significado de la oración o porque lo desconozco. For example, si yo digo, this sweater is made in China, este suéter es hecho en China, primero, no conozco quién lo realiza o no me interesa. Me interesa decir que el suéter es hecho en China, right? Now, how do we form? ¿Cómo formamos la voz pasiva? We are going to use the verb be, the verb to be, vamos a utilizar el verbo to be, plus the past participle, más el pasado participio. That's why, por eso hoy arrancamos con un jueguito del past participle, porque vamos a utilizarlo en la voz pasiva, que es conocido también los verbitos de la tercera columna. En the present simple, como vamos a hablar de la voz pasiva en el presente simple, the passive is, am, is, or are. Como estamos hablando de voz pasiva en presente, pues el verbo to be debo conjugarlo en presente. ¿Cuáles son las formas presentes del verbo to be? Am, is, are. Plus the past participle y el pasado participio que siempre va a ser el mismo. Remember, the past participle always stays the same. Only the form of be changes. Solamente ese es el que va a cambiar. Okay. And the subject and the verb must always agree number. Eso quiere decir que el sujeto y el verbo debe haber concordancia en cuanto al número. Por ejemplo, si yo aquí digo this sweater, este suéter, estoy hablando de uno solito, por eso aquí utilizo el is. ¿Ok? Porque debe haber concordancia entre el sujeto en el número, en cuanto al número. Si fuese plural, si yo digo estos sweaters, yo digo these. These sweaters, hold on. Oh, these sweaters. It's plural, es plural. So, el verbo to be debe ir en plural. Okay. Are, y el pasado participio siempre va a ser el mismo del verbo. Are made in China. Okay. Clear, guys? Is it clear so far?
Teacher, if I want to say about the designer, for example, this sweater is designed by Carolina Herrera, it's okay?
Yes. This sweater is designed, este suéter es diseñado por Carolina Herrera, right? En voz pasiva nos quedaría así. Si tú quieres hacer el énfasis en que Carolina Herrera lo hizo, pues utilizas la voz activa. Tú dices Carolina Herrera diseña este suéter. So, voz activa. Carolina Herrera designs this clothes or this sweater. Pero si quieres hacer más énfasis es en la acción como tal, de que pues, los suéteres son diseñados por esta persona, utilizarías la voz pasiva. Okay? Now let's see some examples here. We have subject, verb, object. Tenemos voz activa, voz pasiva, sujeto, verbo y objeto, que es la estructura de una pregunta, ¿cierto? For the active voice, we have the teachers help the new students. Los profesores ayudan al estudiante nuevo. Ahora, esa es voz activa. Para la voz pasiva, el objeto de la oración pasa a ser el nuevo sujeto. Y yo digo, the new students. Como estoy hablando de uno solito, es. El verbo principal es help. Luego utilizar en past participle. Como es un verbo regular, tiene terminación de ed. Is helped. Y si quiero poner por quién lo realizó, utilizo el by y luego the teachers. Well, by the teachers here. Oopsie. By the teachers. The new student is helped by the teachers. El nuevo estudiante es ayudado por los profesores. Now, let's do with plural form. The teachers help the new students. Este es plural, okay? This is plural, so that's why, por esa razón, voy a ponerlo aquí en amarillito. Now, the new students, plural, are, because it's plural, so are, and then help stays the same. El help sigue siendo utilizado en el past participle. Are helped by the teachers. Do you understand so far?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, all good or clear? What about the rest, guys? Do you understand so far? You guys are so quiet.
Yes, teacher, I get it.
Yes, teacher.
Ok, me preocupa cuando yo les digo, guys, is it clear? Y por ahí uno o dos me responden y yo digo, ok, o no entendieron nada, o todavía están tratando de procesar la información, o todo está claro. I'm confused. Me confundo, yo digo, bueno, ¿cuál será la
Está claro.
In process.
Está claro.
All good or clear? Okay, very good. Now let's see negative and questions. Veamos negativas y preguntas. So we have affirmative, negative, and questions here. In the active voice, we have Ben walks the dog. Voz activa, Ben pasea al perro. En la voz activa del presente, debemos pues conjugarlo normalmente, ¿cierto? Como es tercera persona, le añado la S al verbo. Ben walks the dog. Ben es el sujeto de la oración. Walks es el verbo. And then the dog is the the dog is the object, el objeto de la oración. ¿Listo? So, sujeto, verbo, objeto. Ahora, voz pasiva, el objeto de la oración pasa a ser el nuevo sujeto. Y yo digo, the dog es singular, so is. El verbo principal es walk, pasado participio. The dog is walked. El perro es paseado. Y si quiero poner por quién, by Ben. Okay? The dog is walked by Ben. Miren la diferencia. Ben pasea al perro. Voz activa, que es la que más utilizamos. Voz, sorry. Voz pasiva. El perro es paseado por Ben. Now, another example. They make cookies here. Ellos hacen galletas acá. Voz activa. Now, sujeto, verbo, objeto. Ahora, el objeto pasa a ser el nuevo sujeto. Yo digo cookies. Como es plural, porque estoy hablando de cookies, el verbo to be debe ir en forma plural. ¿Cuál es la forma plural? Are. And then, ¿cuál es la forma pasada participio del verbo make? Made. So, cookies are made here. Las galletas son hechas aquí. Good. This is in affirmative. Eso en cuanto a las afirmativas. Veamos qué pasa con las negativas. Yo digo, Ben. Oh, yes, Julian, you're raising your hands.
Eso se puede usar en primera persona. Por ejemplo, esas galletas fueron hechas por mí. ¿Y cómo sería?
I can say, cookies were made by me. Cookies are made, sorry, are presente. Cookies are made by me. That's it. Is that your question? Oh, tú preguntas si puedo
Yes.
utilizar. Okay. Sí, okay. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now let's talk about negative. I have Ben doesn't walk the cats. Negative, active voice. Voz activa. Ben doesn't walk the cat. Ben no pasea al gato. So, voz activa. Sorry, voz pasiva. The cat, como es negativa, y estoy hablando de uno solo, es verbo to be. Con el verbo to be, yo nunca jamás utilizo auxiliares, ¿cierto? Simplemente si quiero negar, pues pongo el not. So, the cat isn't. El verbo es walk, so walked, past participle, by Ben. The cat isn't walked by Ben. El gato no es paseado por Ben. And then, they don't make sandwiches here. Ellos no hacen sándwiches aquí. So, sandwiches, como es plural, are, pero como es negativa, aren't. Past participle form of make, made. Sandwiches aren't made here. Los sándwiches no son hechos aquí. And then for questions, we have, does Ben walk the rabbit? ¿Ben pasea al conejo? Okay, now let's see how do we transform. Vamos a ver cómo transformamos esto en voz pasiva. Is the rabbit walked? ¿Es el conejo paseado? Y si quiero poner por quién, by Ben. Is the rabbit walked by Ben? Now, how do they make the cookies? ¿Cómo hacen ellos las galletas? So, how are the cookies made? ¿Cómo son las galletas hechas? ¿O cómo son hechas las galletas? Guys, clear so far? ¿Claro hasta el momento? Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Oh,
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Okay, awesome, very good. Now, here, the passive voice. When do we use the passive voice? ¿Cuándo utilizamos la voz pasiva? When we talk about art, science, or literature, for example, the scientific method is used for experiments. El método científico es usado para experimentos, right? La voz activa, usualmente yo pongo quién realiza la acción de primerito, ¿cierto? Si yo digo, oh, tal persona utiliza el método científico, oh, pues utilizo la voz pasiva, la voz activa, sorry. Pero, como estoy hablando de algo en general, utilizo la voz pasiva, okay? The scientific method is used for experiments. To explain directions and instructions, cuando quiero explicar indicaciones, dar instrucciones. For example, baseball is played with 9 players on the team. El béisbol es jugado con 9 jugadores en el equipo. Very similar to Spanish. Muy similar al español, right? Nada diferente. In news reports and academic writing. En reportes académicos o en reportes noticieros, the environment is studied by many scientists. El medio ambiente es estudiado por muchos científicos. Si yo quiero poner específicamente quién lo está investigando, yo digo, for example, menciono un científico, yo digo, this person studies the environment. Pero si hablo de general, yo digo, the environment is studied by many scientists. Guys, here, we're always going to use the past participle form of the verb. If the verb is regular, it's always going to be the past form and the past participle, that means the one from the third column, is always going to be the same. Para los verbos regulares, tanto el pasado simple como el pasado participio siempre va a ser el mismo, que es con ed. ¿Okay? Algunos cambian en su totalidad. For example, do, did, done, eat, ate, eaten. Some others are the same. Many past participle, muchos pasados participios de verbos irregulares son los mismos que el pasado. For example, make, past simple made, past participle made. For example, the pizza is made by mommy. La pizza es hecha por mommy. Now, catch, put, build, buy, catch. Tanto el pasado simple como el pasado participio es el mismo. Pero no sucede con todos los verbos, ¿ok? Pero con algunos sí, o con muchos sí. So we have caught, put, built, built. So past simple, past participle, the same thing. Buy, bought, catch, caught. And then we have examples here. The sandwich is cut in 2 pieces. Apples are put in the bowl. The houses are built very fast. The food is brought by my mom. The thieves are caught by the police. Questions, guys?
For the moment, no, teacher.
All good or clear for the moment, yes? Okay, we're gonna do some practice. Vamos a hacer un poquito de práctica. En caso de que alguno diga como, ay, bueno, todavía como que no está muy claro. It's not that clear. So we're gonna do some practice here. You are going to complete the sentences with the present simple passive of the verbs in brackets. So we're going to do the first example together, okay? Number 1, KFC, fast food restaurants, and then we have in parentheses, find in more than 100 countries worldwide. So aquí en esta primera sería, let me open new notes. Okay, so we have KFC fast food restaurants. Estamos hablando de plural, ¿cierto? Porque estamos hablando de restaurantes. So we say are. And then, ¿cuál sería el pasado participio de find? Found. Yes. KFC fast food restaurants are found. Los restaurantes de esta cadena de KFC son encontrados en más de 100 países alrededor del mundo. Okay? So are found in more than 100 countries worldwide. You guys are going to do exercise number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we are going to check it. Clear, guys? Claro? Individually. Lo van a hacer individual, okay? Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Teacher,
Okay.
can you repeat, please?
Of course. We are going to complete the sentences with the present simple passive of the verbs in brackets. I gave you the first example, that is KFC fast food restaurants are found in more than 100 countries worldwide. You guys are going to do or complete the sentences. individually, and then we're going to
Ah,
check.
okay, teacher.
Okay, so
Yes,
please
got it,
start.
got it.
Okay, very good. Please start working and then we'll check. Empezamos a trabajar y ya revisamos.
Teacher, una duda ahí con la primera,
Ajá.
pero digamos ahí cuando hablamos del KFC, no estamos haciendo ya, no, o sea, se hace referencia ya es como al objeto, ¿no?
Por eso, el
Mm,
el objeto de la oración ahí es el que recibe la acción, ¿cierto? KFC,
sí,
la cadena de KFC
los
es
restaurantes.
encontrada, los
Sí.
restaurantes son encontrados. Ahí no hay una acción directa.
Mm,
Yo no estoy diciendo que tal persona puso o abrió esta cadena de restaurantes en 100 países. Ya
ok, se debe ser específico con la
Ujú.
persona, bueno, o quien lo hizo.
Yes. Ajá. Si
Muy,
tengo,
muy específico.
claro, usualmente, for example, here, I'm going to write an example here. If I say, my mom, or let's change, my mom buys food every day. My mom buys food every day. Ese es un típico ejemplo de voz activa. ¿Por qué? Porque aquí en este ejemplo tengo a la persona que realiza la acción de primerito. Mi mamá. ¿Ok? Mi mamá compra comida todos los días. ¿Quién realiza la acción? Mi mamá. ¿Dónde lo ubico? De primerito. Ahora, si yo no le quiero hacer énfasis a quién realiza la acción, sino digamos, a la acción como tal, entonces utilizo la voz pasiva. Y yo digo, food, or the food, singular is, el verbo principal es buy, so is bought. Y si quiero is bought every day, la comida es comprada todos los días. Food is bought every day. Si quiero poner quién lo realizó o quién realiza esta acción, utilizo el by, ¿cierto? O simplemente lo puedo omitir. By my mom. Okay. But this last part, pero esta última parte es opcional, si lo considero importante. Okay.
Yes, teacher, thank you.
Okay, of course. So you guys are going to do exercise number 1 and then we're going to check it. Por favor, empezamos a trabajar en el primero y ya lo revisamos. Finish or not yet?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okie dokie. So let's take a look at number 2. The sportswear company Nike named after the Greek goddess of victory. So number 2.
Is name?
Yes,
Name.
is because we're talking about something like just one. So the sport company Nike is named, right? And then name is a regular verb. So we simply add ed at the end. Ya tiene la e al final, so only the d. Is named after the Greek goddess of victory. Number 3, the logo of the soft drinks company Coca-Cola
Is
Is
recognized.
recognized.
is yes,
Recognized.
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 Is recognized. Very good. Recognize is a regular verb, so we simply add ed. Is recognized. This verb, pilas que este verbo recognize también lo puedo utilizar con z o lo puedo encontrar con z, right? Recognize, recognize. Why? Because this is more British and this is more American. Okay, so sometimes in different there are different spelling for some words. For example, color, this is American, and then color, this is British. So it's the same word with a slight difference. Algunas palabritas puede que sean las mismas, pero tiene un, digamos, como un pequeño cambio y varía de inglés americano a británico, okay? Good. Number 4, Hershey's described as the
Hershey's
greatest American.
Are described.
Is, yes?
But
Are
Hershey's is not like the
Hershey's is.
and the Hershey's.
Hershey's is, guys, Hershey's. Hershey's is
Okay.
described. Hershey's
Is described.
described. Yes, because this is a name. This is a nombre, right? This is the name, Hershey's. So we're talking only about one. So Hershey's is recognized all over the world. Can you see the note that I'm writing here with the answers? Can you?
Yes,
teacher.
Okay, very good, very good. Number 5, 4 colors, blue, red, yellow, and green
Are
are used. Very good. Are used in the logos for both Google and Windows. Very good, because we're talking about colors, plural, so are. Number 6, free Wi-Fi provided in most coastal.
Right.
So is are which one?
I think is.
Yes,
Is.
is provided. So free Wi-Fi is provided in most Costa coffee shops. Number 7, the company Monsoon divide into 2 parts. Monsoon
Is divided.
is divided. Very good. Is divided into 2 parts. Es dividido is divided into 2 parts. Monsoon for clothes and accessory for Monsoon for clothes and accessory for accessories. And number 8, millions of iPods and iPads
Are sold.
are sold every year around the world. Yes, are sold every year around the world. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Pretty
Yes.
easy, right? It's easy. Passive voice is not hard. La voz pasiva no es que sea complicada, en realidad no lo es. De pronto al principio suena como, what is this all about? But once we do practice, once we do, like extra exercises, we realize that it's not hard or it's not difficult at all. Remember that this is passive voice in the present simple tense. La voz pasiva la encontramos en todos los tiempos verbales. Este es solamente para la voz para el presente simple. Okay, we are going to finish with this exercise that is match questions 1 to C with possible answers from A to F. So for example, number 1, which brand of sportswear is supported by David Beckham? A, Mars bars or Kit Kat bar. B, a toy or a piece of fruit. C, Adidas or Nike. D, a Black Panther or Black Horse. E, about 300 or about 3,000. And F, brown, yellow, blue, or red. Brown, yellow, and blue, or red, or yellow and blue. So which one, or what will be the possible answer for this question?
Sí, Adidas or Nike.
Adidas
Nike.
or Nike. Yes, Adidas or Nike. Very good. Number 2, what colors are used on the Burger King logo?
F.
F.
F,
Blue.
brown,
F.
yellow, and blue or reds. Yes, very good. Miren la estructura de la pregunta, chicos. Dice, which brand of sport is supported by David Beckham? So this is an example of a question in passive voice. As well as the second one, what colors are used? ¿Qué colores son usados?
Passive
What
voice.
color? Yes, passive voice. What colors are used on the Burger King logo? Okay. Number 3, how many different brands of mineral water are sold around the world?
E.
About 3.
E,
How-
about
E,
300.
about 300.
I think
Yes.
it's E.
Very good. About 300 or about 3,000. Very, very, very good. Number 4, what is provided free with every McDonald's Happy Meal in some countries?
B.
B.
A toy or
A
a
toy or a piece of fruit.
What is provided free with every McDonald's Happy Meal? La cajita feliz. So it could be a toy or a piece of fruit. What about number 5? Which chocolate bar is described as something to enjoy? Oh, no, sorry, number 5. What animals is used on the logo for Ferrari?
D.
A black
D.
panther.
A Black
Or
Panther.
a black
A
horse.
Black Panther or a black horse? Yes. And then the last one, which chocolate bar is described as something to enjoy during a break at work or school?
A.
Mars bar.
Uh-huh.
Kit Kat
A
bar.
Mars bar or a Kit Kat bar. Okay, guys, very, very, very good. Questions about this topic?
No questions, teacher.
Okay. Recuerden que no hay dudas que sean pequeñas o preguntas que sean mínimas. When we are learning something, cuando estamos aprendiendo algo, todas las todas las preguntas son supremamente válidas. So if you have questions, do not be afraid of asking. Si tienen alguna pregunta, no tengan miedo ni pena de preguntar. Questions so far or all good?
No, teacher.
No,
No?
teacher.
All good?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Guys, so thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining today to class. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, guys. Take care. See you tomorrow.
Good
See you
night,
tomorrow,
teacher. See
teacher.
you
Bye,
Bye
tomorrow.
teacher.
bye. Take
Thank you,
care.
teacher. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye bye.